Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel where I give you meal prep motivation every Sunday. Today's video is a basic beginner meal prep with some simple ideas for those of you who are just starting out with ingredients you probably already have at home. If you're not on the meal prepping train yet, it's okay. But I'm telling you, it makes life so much easier. It makes fast food trips far less, and the best part, it helps you make healthy food choices without the daily effort. Don't forget to give this video a like and go ahead and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my future videos. So to begin today, we are just going to hard boil some eggs. They're a great grab and go protein packed snack to have prepared in the fridge. They're also a great addition to a salad. To make the perfect hard boiled eggs every time, I'll give you a rundown on what I do. No matter how many eggs you are boiling, you'll use the same method. So the trick is to put the eggs into the water before you put them on the heat. You'll want to bring the eggs up to a boil with the water. Once you see it come to a rapid boil, turn the heat off and set a timer for 10 minutes. Once the 10 minutes is up, I put them directly into an ice bath, peel, and store. Now on to our next item, which is going to be our carbs. And I'm going to be preparing sweet potatoes two ways for this portion. I'm preparing a sweet potato hash to pair with some veggie cups for breakfast, and then some sweet potato slices to go with my lunches. That's what I love about potatoes. By just changing the cut, you have a whole new flavor. And feel free to substitute anything that you'd like in these recipes. So if you don't like sweet potatoes, go ahead and use red or yellow. And I will tell you, with any type of potato, paprika is one of the best flavorings to add to your potato. So to begin, I'm just going to prepare my sweet potato slices because they're the easiest to do. So basically, I just remove any of the blemishes from the potato and I leave most of the skin on. And then I'm just going to go ahead and slice them into very thin slices. And like I said, you can kind of adjust it to whatever you like. The thinner that you slice them, the crunchier that they will be when they're finished. But I don't have a microwave personally, so I'm going to be heating these back up in my toaster oven. So I do them a little bit thicker because I don't want them to be burnt when I reheat them. And then you just want to add whatever cooking oil you want to use and your seasoning. And I'm going to go ahead and use part of this pan for my potato slices, and then the other half of the pan I will go ahead and put my sweet potato hash. So basically for the sweet potato hash, you're just going to dice up the peppers and potatoes, and you may also add onion or garlic if you'd like as well. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on what type of mood I'm in. Garlic for breakfast gives you really bad breath all day, so I try to be conscious of that. You also don't have to include the jalapeno if you don't like spicy, but I like a little bit of a kick and it adds a really nice flavor to it as well. And like I said before, you can fry this if you'd like, but I'm trying to make it a little bit healthier and also easier on myself for my meal prep. And then I go ahead and drizzle a little bit of grapeseed oil over the top and a couple of pats of Kerrygold grass-fed butter. And then you'll just want to place this into the oven on 375 for about, I would say, 20 minutes or so. I'm going to be taking the slices out before I take the hash out, and then I'll spread the hash out into a thinner layer and let that cook a little bit longer just so it can get nice and golden brown. Now on to the egg cups. So basically you are just going to mix in however many eggs you'd like to use, and it's going to make 1 egg per muffin cup. Then you'll add in about 1/2 cup of veggies per half dozen eggs. You can either do the veggies fresh or slightly fried in a pan before you mix them in with the eggs. And then you're just going to whisk them a little bit, mix in some salt and pepper and spices. You can mix in a little bit of cheese and then pour them into your egg cups. And you're also going to bake these on 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes until the center is no longer soft. So next up, I always like to make something a little bit sweet, but I know not everyone likes to bake. So today we are doing a no-bake protein ball with ingredients you probably already have laying around at home. I will leave the exact measurements for this in the description below, but you can kind of substitute whatever you have laying around or would like to use in this recipe and just kind of get creative. Between the peanut butter and the protein in these, I felt like they really did curb my hunger a little bit. And the chocolate also satisfied my sweet tooth. Overall, these turned out really good. I was actually pleasantly surprised with how they tasted and how they kept in the fridge. Next up was supposed to be my smoothie packs, but the footage got damaged, so I only have a little bit of footage of my finished product. The smoothie packs are pretty self-explanatory though. Basically, you just make them ahead so it's easier, and they're kind of like a grab and go type of thing for you so that you don't have to think about it and you can just chuck in your protein powder, your milk, and you're good to go. In my smoothie packs, I do a quarter of an avocado, a quarter cup of oats, and then I include berries. Sometimes I'll do a quarter of a banana as well. I count my macros, so all of my recipes are based off of what my macros are for that week. And lastly, you'll see here that I paired my potato slices with some buffalo chicken meatballs and veggies. I didn't include the recipe for my buffalo chicken meatballs, but I can include that in one of my future videos if you guys let me know in the description box below. But any kind of a lean meat meatball is a great option for a meal prep because you can make a bunch of them at a time and you can bake them, which is awesome. And to add a little variety to my meals, I use veggies left over from my dinner the night before. That way I can have broccoli one night and I can have asparagus another night instead of eating the same thing all the time. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope it was helpful for you if you're just starting out. Don't forget to subscribe for more meal motivation every Sunday. Next week's video will be a Starbucks copycat recipe video, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So I'll see you then.